Hi everyone! Today we are going to be covering a simulation based on the transmission of infectious disease. While every disease is transmitted differently, today we are going to be focusing on one in particular. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and set the scene for this simulation. Natalie here is a straight A college student and she does not like missing class. She has perfect attendance and she's afraid of falling behind in her coursework. And while it is a good thing to be such a hardworking student, Natalie doesn't really understand when she needs to take a day off. Now this is Nigel, who is one of Natalie's best friends. They always try to meet up and talk about homework as well as other things that are going on throughout the course. One day before class, Natalie and Nigel showed up and they had their normal conversation. However, soon after, Natalie began to cough and sneeze profusely, and it made Nigel a little bit nervous. Nigel is in school to be an epidemiologist, so he was taught about the different infectious diseases and how they are frequently transmitted. So Nigel noticed all of these symptoms, and he thought that she was probably sick. So he thought that she should go home, but she refused because she didn't want to miss a day of school. Therefore, Nigel made the decision to stay away from her for the rest of the day. She didn't really understand why he wanted to do that. She didn't think that her symptoms were that big of a deal, and she decided to go to lunch with her two other friends after class anyways. When Natalie got home at the end of her day, her symptoms continued to get worse. Due to the conversation that she had with Nigel, she decided that he might be right and she should go to the doctor and get checked out. After speaking with her physician, she did realize that she was exhibiting symptoms of influenza or COVID-19. Her doctor then decided to test her for both of these infectious diseases. Natalie's doctor explained to her that she tested positive for COVID-19, which is a very contagious virus. Her physician also informed her that she needed to tell her friends about this, since she was around them so much in class today and they went to lunch together. Natalie finally started feeling a little bit better after her COVID diagnosis, so she decided to call and check on her friends to see how they're doing. Jenny has not been feeling good. She tested positive for COVID today and has had a fever, chills, and a cough. Vivian hasn't been feeling good either. She took an at-home test 2 days ago and she tested positive. She has been extremely fatigued and has also been experiencing headaches and congestion. Meanwhile, Nigel is the only friend of Natalie's that has felt perfectly fine and hasn't experienced any symptoms. This is because he chose to wear a mask and isolate away from Natalie when he noticed her coughing and sneezing. Natalie feels bad, and she apologized to her friend since she chose to go to class while she felt sick. 1 week later, and after everyone tested negative for COVID, Natalie and her friends were able to get together again. And she knows that in the future, she will stay home and isolate if she doesn't feel good. Thanks for watching!